What's going on, y'all? Y'all know I don't get up here often as I used to, and we know that I stay my ears, I stay my eyes finely tuned into what the Colorado Buffaloes got going on. I've been following Coach Prime ever since his first year with Jackson State. I've seen about every game. I think I probably only missed half of a game out of these last, 5-6 years. And I just want to say Colorado is sinking. And what I mean by sinking, I'm not talking about they just had an off week. I'm not talking about they about to have a turnaround if they don't change anything. What I'm talking about sinking is you can obviously, how you doing, brother? Tell that something is going on with the Colorado Buffaloes. All right, so let's start with coaching. Yesterday, you seen that they was getting beat down by Utah, that Coach Prime was seen yelling at his offensive coordinator. That can't happen. It's not that things don't happen in the family. It's not that things don't need to take place in conversation-wise. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have a conference, but what we saw was not an example of godly leadership. What we saw was not an example of brotherhood. What we saw was not an example of an organization that got their stuff together. Now, I'm rooting for Coach Prime, the Sanders family. I pray for them. And this isn't to take a stab at him nor their organization. It's more so just to say they are sinking. So I just want to have this vocal note of appeal to the Colorado Buffaloes. Maybe y'all should think of fasting from social media possibly for a week. We know Well Off Media, shout out to Bucky, you doing your thing, man. We know that Well Off Media has to have footage. We know that there are other things to record. I think Colorado need to decide, hey, look, we need to stay off social media for a week, get this thing together prayerfully, get this thing together and fast, because y'all need a desperate win. Y'all need to win not only one quarter, we need to win a half. You need to win a half. I say we because I am a fan. Y'all need to win a half. You need to win a week. I'm sure you all are winning academically. I pray that you all are winning financially and socially. But it's time to win athletically. You've done all that you've done year after year after year. And 3 and now 5 start doesn't look good for you all. You're at the bottom of your conference. And I think, me being a former athlete myself, me being somebody who knows sports, and I think that you all should probably just scale back a little from celebrating from getting the tackle. Yesterday, I'm not going to say his name, on the defense, running back got about a 15-yard gain. Then somebody from one of the LBs from Colorado got a tackle and celebrated. And I'm just like, the next play, I think it was a touchdown or close to it. I'm trying to remember, last night's game was late. I fell asleep after the third quarter because I was just like, man, this is ridiculous. But stop celebrating after every tackle. Celebrate when you're up 28, 35 points. But when you're down 17-0, 26-0, 35-0, 35-7, that ain't time to celebrate, my brothers. All right? Also with Colorado, I want to encourage you, brothers, to know that what we see on TV, we know it's always another point of view, but coaches can't do it for y'all. So, whether somebody else need to be starting at QB or somebody else need to be sent in the block or be on defense, and the DBs, y'all got to learn how to open field tackle. No matter who's out there, you got to play. You got to play. You got to pray. You got to play. Yeah, you got to pray too, but you got to play like you want to be there and you don't want to lose your starting spot. I know there's politics in sports. I played college sports for a couple of years. And I will say politics do come into play. But at the end of the day, ball is going to ball. Just like Coach Prime said, he was looking for some dogs. I ain't seen too many dogs out there last night. From the defensive side, offensive side, special team side. Man, sometimes I might just got to put the third string guys in, start them, and see how they do. I mean, you're 3-5 right now. Something got to change. And I don't see a schedule getting any easier. Then you got to finish the season with K-State. And Dylan and them boys over at K-State, they ready to play. All right. So with that being said, Colorado, y'all sinking right now. But worry about 1 week at a time. Time to maintain not only buoyancy, staying afloat, but y'all have to change up something. You got to fast something. You got to give something up. All right, that's the only way you're gonna gain. You got to sacrifice and give something up. Even if y'all players are drinking during the week or on the weekend before practice, stop drinking for the rest of the season. If you're smoking, stop smoking for the rest of the season. If you're partying, stop partying for the rest of the season. I ain't talking about rituals. Everybody got to wear a special socket, special underwear. You can see, and I'm seeing in the spirit too, you can see that y'all are sinking for reasons that are probably not visible to the spirit, the natural eye, but in the spiritual eye, it's some things going on. Because what I saw yesterday with Coach Prime and his offensive coordinator, I think it was, I forget his name. I might be wrong. It might not be Pat Shermer. That might be who 2 years ago OC was. But the guy that was on the field, white guy. All right. I normally know names, but I'm forgetting at the moment. It looked like two parents arguing. You know what I'm saying? Or two uncles arguing, not on the same page. And for whatever reason, I haven't seen the post-game interview. Coach Prime, you do owe your organization. I don't got to know you personally. This ain't a shot. You do owe your organization an apology, man, because of who you are. And I know you human, brother, but because of who you are, you can't. You know the media is looking for anything to chop up and spin around about you. You got to fix that, Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? I'm way here in VA. Never been to your university. I'm always rooting for y'all. And I will say, one day, you know, hopefully, I can bring me and my children out there to see a game. But it's not for me. It's for y'all. It's an open letter and open appeal that maybe y'all should just scale back from social media for a week and fast from something. Call a team fast. You get what I'm saying? A fast from, you know, something. I will say social media. You know, fast from social media for the week. You know, and y'all just lock in. You know, I remember the Titans when Denzel Washington's character took the team for a long jog or whatnot. You know what I mean? They just had to lock in a lot differently. I know things are like that going on, but something got to change, something got to give, because y'all got true fans out here. Our blood pressure is going up. We don't know. We can't make any more excuses for y'all at this point. And I'm probably sure the coaches feel the same way. Y'all can't make any more excuses for the players. Players, I played college sports, man, and the day and age has changed. But y'all got to stop celebrating off of a 1 yard tackle for loss, 2 yard tackle for loss. Get the tackle. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're gonna celebrate, you know, keep in mind, but win the freaking game. Finish the game. You gave away 2 games this year, 14-0. You gave away 2 games this season that should have been 2 more wins under y'all belt. I saw those games, the full game. You get what I'm saying? And yesterday, y'all weren't in that game from the very beginning. I think after the, what happened? It was, something happened, and the game just got away from y'all. I think that fake punt, after that fake punt, come on, y'all got to be on high alert for that at all times. You know what I mean? So Utah did their homework on y'all. Shout out to Utah for the win. Colorado, if y'all are sinking, it's time to swim. It's time to just change some things up. All right, y'all not the only university. You know, I'm here in VA, so y'all know Mike Vick, they 1-7 over there. So I ain't been to a practice, I ain't been to a game. But I will say, and I know some members in the Vick family. I met Mike and Marcus before when I was young. They see me, and I told them how I know them. I played sports with their cousins, let's put it that way, and my cousins went to school with them. One of my cousins was actually in one of Michael Vick's documentaries, so I know enough of them from where they come from to know that they mean well, and they gonna get it together, you know. But they sinking 1-7. Well, it's first year for him, so it's a few schools out there that just need to change around, need to change the environment. Sometimes you might gotta fast from something that you normally would consider comfortable, or you know, you might gotta fast from cussing for a week or for a practice. You know, something y'all gotta surrender something to God, to the Lord above, to the Most High, to Yahweh, to let Him know that y'all need a true transformation out here on this field, because it's bigger than football, y'all. And I'm gonna take my glasses off when I say this. This is bigger than football. Okay, it's bigger than football. You want something? I just came from service today. The doctor was talking about a transcendent, you know, a transcendent blessing. You know what I'm saying? You got to see what's not natural to the eye. You got to find something to shed, give up, and so that y'all can progress, all right? Because yes, you can lose on the field, but win in life, cool. But if you're already gonna be out there through all the hardship, the 2 days, the publicity, the blood, sweat, and tears, go in and get yourself a dub. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from the other team, but I'm a Colorado Buffaloes fan. So with that being said, Sco Buffs, and wish y'all a great rest of y'all Sunday. Keep it good.